President Trump is delivering on his campaign promise to make D.C. safe again.
But in Chicago, the mayor's working overtime to stop the president's crime crackdown. Who wants that, Joey?
Yeah, nobody, I guess. Madeline Rivera joins us live in Washington. She's got some details on it. Maddie?
Good morning. Chicago's Mayor Brandon Johnson says they will use every legal tool at their disposal to protect people of Chicago from federal overreach. Johnson says his executive order is aimed at stopping the president from deputizing local police. It affirms that Chicago police can continue to enforce state and local laws, but it will not work with the National Guard or federal agents on patrols, arrests, and immigration enforcement. The order also reaffirms that police wear masks, body cameras, and their official uniforms so they can be clearly identified.
We will not have our police officers who are working hard every single day to drive down crime deputized to do traffic stops and checkpoints for the president. We do not want to see tanks in our streets. We do not want to see families ripped apart. We do not want grandmothers thrown into the back of unmarked vans. That's not who we are as a city.
The feud between President Trump and Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is intensifying. The president is criticizing Pritzker for rejecting federal intervention, saying 6 people were killed and 24 people were shot in Chicago last weekend. And J.B. Pritzker, the weak and pathetic governor of Illinois, just said that he does not need help in preventing crime. He is crazy. The president is touting what they've done in D.C., saying D.C. is virtually in just 14 days a crime-free zone. Separately, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino is praising the agency's nationwide initiative to tackle violent crime in the summer months. Bongino saying the FBI and our partners have arrested 220 violent offenders just this week, bringing our total to over 5,700 since the operation began in June. Bongino added the agency won't be slowing down. Charlie, Rachel, and Joey.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thanks, Maddie.
Thanks, Maddie. Yeah, you take them off the streets and suddenly take the bad guys off the streets and suddenly you have a crime-free zone.
Yeah, you know, it's really kind of funny about this whole debate where you have Gavin Newsom and other Democrats trying to say, oh, no, we're working on this problem and we've done all these things and we fixed all these things. It's like, OK, let's take them at face value. How? Name for us one thing you have done to solve the crime process. Giving people needles, not prosecuting crimes, allowing crimes to go unresponded to? Which one of those things has solved your crime problem? Oh, that's right. None of them, because you're completely lying about all of it.
Well, I think President Trump's, the political partisan side of this, he's in a win-win situation. Yeah. Things are going so well in D.C., unless something crazy happens. Like, what's he going to do? He's going to say, hey, if you'll invite me into your city, I'll bring the National Guard, we'll clean it up, it'll be like D.C. They're in a lose-lose situation, right? They either invite him in, it happens, and now they have to eat crow, or they say, no, we haven't, and it stays bad, and he can just sit there and go, told you, and the American people see it. So, I mean, this is perfect. I mean, it's not perfect for the people that live in those cities. It's kind of, right. They're the pawns in between, and that's kind of the point of this whole thing.
You know, I saw this interview with Gavin Newsom where he's like, again, just attacking Trump on all this stuff and saying, you know, he's a dictator and he wants to run in 2028 and, you know, who builds a ballroom if, you know, they weren't planning on stepping down. You know, he's not going to run in 28. I know he loves trolling, but he may be the mayor of D.C. in 20. I'm like, if this continues, who wouldn't vote for him? I mean, it's just incredible. And you're so right. It's so politically brilliant. I'm going to fix my little spot, D.C., which is small enough. I'll get it for you.
Thank you so much.
There's a little bug running around, flying around.
It was a mosquito.
A mosquito flying around.
You were a good babysitter.
I am. See, I've got this. But yeah, he can fix D.C. and then, as you said, Joey, showcase it to Chicago and New York and L.A. and Baltimore and say, you sure you don't want this?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.